It's round 5 of the Pell Bridge Series here at Cardinals Field on the NECBL Broadcast Network. I'm Gavin Bischow as the Newport Gulls host the Ocean State Waves. Newport not only trying to get a win over their rivals, but snap a skid of 4 games in the last 5, including a 2-1 loss last night up in Valley, where the Gulls' pitching staff came around after allowing 39 runs in the previous 4 games, but the Bats just couldn't get it done for Newport in that loss. The last time the Waves took on the Gulls was back on Saturday in South Kingstown, and boy, it wasn't a good one for Newport, a 15-4 loss. Now both of these teams want to get back on the right track. Both teams coming off road losses. Newport trying to get back on the right track now, a game behind the Bristol Blues in first place of the Southern Division. First pitch is at 6:35 p.m. We'll have more coverage, though, pregame here at Cardinals Field. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome back to the pregame show here on the NECBL Broadcast Network. I'm Matt Clements alongside Gulls infielder Josh Castellani. Josh, a hit in 4 out of your last 5 games. Today you get to sit. How's the bat feeling? How's the glove feeling? We're almost past the midpoint of the season. All-Star break coming up. How you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good. My bat's it's starting to heat up a little bit. I'm just trying to have fun and put the ball in play, hit it hard, help the team win. Same with defense. Just want to get outs and help the team win. But yeah, I feel great and I'm ready to keep rolling.
Yeah, the team not feeling too great right now. Obviously, that huge winning streak, especially here at Cardinals Field. Lost a couple of last games, lost last night, back here at Cardinals Field. We have a few weeks left before we get to the NECBL playoffs. What's it going to take for this team to get hot again, getting to the most important part of the season?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not too worried about a couple of losses right now. I mean, we're a good team. There's a lot of talent here. So I think we just got to keep playing our game and, it'll work itself out.
Yeah, for sure. And lastly, you're from Florida. You go to Clemson. Not up north much. How do you like it up here in Newport?
Oh, Newport's beautiful. I mean, the beaches are pretty cool. Pretty good weather all the time. It's an awesome experience, so I'm glad to be here.
That's all me and Josh have. We'll have more next on the NECBL Broadcast Network. Welcome back to the pregame show here on the NECBL Broadcast Network. I'm Matt Clements alongside Gulls media intern Ethan Poole. Ethan, last night, big opportunity for you. Gavin Bischow took that night off doing play-by-play, and you got to go to Valley, do your first play-by-play experience with the Gulls. How was that?
It was awesome. Play-by-play is something I've loved doing at Hofstra, for a lot of sports, including baseball. So getting that shot here to get some reps, and I feel like I got some really good stuff from my reel. It was a fun night. Obviously, unfortunately, the Gulls couldn't pull off win against Valley, but it was a very good game and just a really fun experience. Yeah,
with play-by-play, you've checked off every box of possibilities, for our media guys here. You've done the scorebook, graphics, all the cameras, color, and now play-by-play. How's this going to help you extend what you already started at Hofstra?
It's going to be huge. The big one for me is the cameras because, play-by-play and color, I love doing it. I think I've gotten better this summer. That's something I've been doing for a couple of years now. I had not done camera work yet, and we have a sports media program at Hofstra that allows you to run the cameras and a lot of the other tech stuff for the broadcast, so that's going to be huge. Also, I've gotten better with Photoshop and the graphics, and also something I've been doing away from Cardines. I've been editing highlights, editing the play of the game, so I've gotten better at video editing in Premiere Pro, and I've also done the game day program in InDesign, which is something I need for my major, so I've improved a lot out of the field, out of Cardines, using that software as well.
Yeah, and lastly, a little more personal question here. Ethan, big Red Sox fan. How are we feeling right now?
I'm trying not to be too optimistic, but we're so back. We're so back. You want me to say it again? We're so back!
That's all me and Ethan have here on the NECBL pregame show. We'll be back with more after this.
back to Cardinals Field here pregame before the Ocean State Waves, the Newport Gulls, take off. First pitch at 6:35 p.m. here on the NECBL Broadcast Network. I'm Gavin Bisho, joined alongside Matt Clements and Dan Shea on the Broadcasters Roundtable. And Dan, for Ocean State on Saturday, it was a big win versus Newport. Couldn't get the W last night in Danbury, but maybe a chance to take what they did on the weekend and put it into play here. No road team has won so far in this series yet to this point.
Yeah, nobody has gotten a road win quite yet. Feels like something's got to give tonight at Cardinals Field. The Waves, of course, grabbed that big 15-4 win on Saturday. It was their highest run total of the season, so something that should definitely give them a lot of confidence working into this matchup as they try to put a bad result behind them from last night.
And Matt, it really was a frustrating day yesterday. Newport's pitching staff the last couple of games hasn't been at their best, but then only allowed 2 runs against Valley, but only score 1 in the loss last night. What does Newport have to do to get back on track today against Ocean State?
Yeah, it's scoring early. I mean, we've seen 2 games in the last 2 weeks where Randy Seymour put a 3-run home run out of the ballpark. I'm not saying it has to be him or even has to be the top of the order, but those first 2-3 innings, they need to get on the board, have some dominance so the pitching can be more comfortable. The guys are pitching with no run support, and it's affecting them, obviously. They're pitching more tight. They're not being able to play loose baseball, and you see it on the scoreboard.
Similar to what happened against Ocean State for Newport, same thing happened against Mystic. Jumped on the goals with 4 runs in the first. It's going to be big for Newport to try to settle that in. They have Leighton Harris on the hill, who the Waves have seen a couple of times this year, but Ocean State, a pitcher in Sal Valenzuela, who's pitching for the first time in about 2 weeks. What do you expect for him today against Newport?
Yeah, Sal missed a start recently, kind of pushed him back in this rotation. Hasn't pitched since the end of June, but was fantastic the last we saw from him. Got named Week 4 NECBL Pitcher of the Week following up on his last couple of performances. That ended with a doubleheader against Vermont. Between the 2 starts that week, I believe he was right around 7 innings pitched, no earned runs, only 2 hits allowed. He's got strikeout stuff. He's a tough lefty to hit, and I expect him to give the Waves a good start today.
And kind of talk to me about kind of last night and what happened with Ocean State, not only after the loss, but some extracurricular.
Yeah, it was a tough night on and off the field last night for the Waves. The bus caught a flat tire in Connecticut at about 11:30 at night. We were waiting for a solid 5 hours for somebody to come and fix that. The guys had to have a little slumber party on the bus, but honestly, it's one of those weird things that kind of boosts team morale. It's an unfortunate situation, but it's one that you laugh about now, and overall, I think it brought the guys closer together.
Well, Newport trying to get back on the right side of things. Matt, who's one player that you think could have a breakout night tonight, maybe someone that we haven't heard that much of so far this year?
Yeah, the last week and a half, it's been Matthew Bolton who's been a little cold. When he's on, the team's on. I mean, he was, and I think still is an MVP. He's in the MVP race right now. Getting him hot, getting him 2-3 hits, and getting his speed on the base path is electric for this team.
Yeah, Matt Bolton has had his fair share of great performances versus Ocean State. We'll have to see what happens at 6:35 p.m. as the Gulls and Waves take on each other here at Cardinals Field. We have more pregame in Newport, Rhode Island. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to Cardinals Field before Gulls and Waves. I'm joined alongside Newport catcher Will Fosberg. Will, thank you for taking the time here on the NECBL Broadcast Network. How's the summer been for you getting adjusted down here in Newport and playing at a high level in the NECBL?
Yeah, it's been fun. It's a great league, and we've been having a lot of success, and hopefully we can keep it rolling.
And so you talk about a lot of that success. Lost 4 of the last 5. What do you think is crucial for your team coming into today against the Waves?
I think we just have to get back to the basics, and trusting our work we've put in. Everyone's here early, every day grinding, and we just gotta trust the work we put in and go out and have fun and not worry too much.
Yeah, taking on the Ocean State Waves, Game 5 of the Pell Bridge Series. After the loss on Saturday, is there a little extra sour taste in your guys' mouths after that loss?
No, I mean, we just have to worry about ourselves. We're a good team, and we're not too worried about the other team.
What's something that you'd say you've been working on a lot this summer here in Newport?
I'm just trying to improve my swing a little bit, go the other way a little more, and hopefully get better at that as the summer goes on.
Well, you'll see a lot of Will Fosberg in the starting lineup tonight against the Ocean State Waves for the Newport Gulls. Game 5 coming up. Head on over to ESPN Plus for a 6:35 p.m. first pitch. Will, thank you so much for the time as the Gulls get ready for a showdown with the Ocean State Waves. Have a good one.